We'll get back to our meteorologist, Robert Suhr, with the latest on this week's forecast. Robert, kind of looking ahead, way far ahead. How does the weekend look for us?
The weekend looks
That's
good.
That's the tease. I don't know. I don't know why we need to look that far ahead.
The weekend looks good. There is a couple of chances for rain. We'll get to that in the extended forecast toward the end of the weather. But we do have a hot week on the way. Many of you heading back to work tomorrow. Here's today's heat setup, and what we're looking at is a lot of those heat index values according to the National Data Forecast Center. And you can see for us, the heat indices in the 90s today, but a lot of the really hot stuff back to our southwest. Now tomorrow, this will start to expand, where we could see some triple-digit heat indices in parts of the River Valley and knocking on the door of northwest Arkansas. And look how brutal that heat is across portions of Texas, stretching down toward the Rio Grande and the international border. Just hot, hot weather as we approach the first day of summer on Wednesday. Right now, it's plenty warm across northwest Arkansas, upper 80s and lower 90s. River Valley, mid-90s for the most part. Greenwood, 94, 95 in Pecola and Hackett right now. It is certainly warm, but it is dry for our region. All the unsettled weather now well off to the east. Some thunderstorm activity. I believe there was a tornado warning earlier near the Mobile, Alabama area. Some shower and thunderstorms into the Appalachian Mountains in the mid-Atlantic, and then much cooler weather. Yeah, you're seeing that correctly. Mountain snow across portions of Idaho and Montana. They're seeing mountain snow. In fact, over a foot can fall up across western Canada over the next couple of days. That's how cool the air is to our west. That would certainly be nice to have right now as we have temperatures in the 90s. But tonight, nice and quiet, clear skies into the 70s by the time many of us are settling into bed. Now, tomorrow morning, we're going to have a really weak piece of energy slide through the atmosphere south and west of Fort Smith. It could ring out a couple of stray showers. Not worried about severe weather or anything like that, but a very brief time window for some pop-up showers tomorrow morning right around sunrise, and then they're gone by about mid-morning, and we're just left with more sunshine and more heat. We'll cool off Tuesday night back into the 60s before Wednesday once again looks on the warm side. Those rain chances very, very low south and west of Fort Smith, only about a 20% chance. Most of you probably won't see much of anything. Hey, we've got our second tropical storm of the year in the Atlantic. Say hello to Tropical Storm Brett, looking pretty healthy here. Nice circulation in the Atlantic. Winds of 40 miles an hour is expected to track toward the west, toward the Windward and Leeward Islands before potentially curving out to sea. We'll keep an eye on that. 60s and 70s for our lows tonight. Once again, widespread 90s for our Tuesday. And yet again, we could have heat index values tomorrow afternoon around 100 degrees in the River Valley. But lots of sun this week. Not a lot in the way of unsettled weather and rain. The first day of summer is Wednesday. It officially starts like 9:27 or so in the morning Wednesday. It'll feel like summer in northwest Arkansas all week long, as well as in the River Valley, Allison. So make sure you drink plenty of water and wear light, loose-fitting clothing.
90s here to